both invisible, so scratch, 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 scratch. And then also using some of the items on my bookshelves. So whenever you guys see this background, that means my phone scratch, 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 scratch is on my bookshelf, which means I have so many little knickknacks and books in front of me. So let's go ahead and begin. Scratch, 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 scratch. Scratch, 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 scratch. Scratch, 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 scratch. Scratch. Scratch, 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 scratch. Scratch, 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 scratch. You say it so many times, I feel like it stops feeling like a real word, but scratch, 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 scratch. Scratch, 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 scratch. Scratch, scratch, scratch. Scratch, 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 scratch. Scratch, 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 scratch. One of my favorite personal ASMR triggers that I really like is like the anticipatory trigger. I think, truth be told, Kelly Belly does it the best, but scratch, scratch, scratch. I don't know how she does it so good. I feel like I do it and it looks awkward, but scratch, 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 scratch. Scratch, 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 scratch. Scratch, scratch, scratch. Scratch, 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 scratch. If you heard that, that was my floor. I am standing. Scratch, 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 scratch. Scratch, 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 scratch. Scratch, scratch, scratch. Scratch, 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 scratch. I've lost it. I don't know how to say the word anymore. Alright. Next thing. This was a Christmas present a few years ago from one of my lovely, amazing friends, Sarah. It's like a photo of us with a song that we really, really love. She actually is the one who introduced me to this album by this artist, Lizzie McAlpine. Anyhow, I like scratch, 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 scratch. seen The Princess Bride, then you know what this is and who that is. Bug scratching. Second copy of this book. I'm a really big John Green fan. I actually don't know how well that statement still applies. Back in the day, I definitely was. And I think now I just really still love John Green for the nostalgia. But my mom did not know I already had this book. So he bought me a copy as an early Christmas gift. So now I have his essay collection in this paperback and hardback. Alright. Next item. If at any point in this video you've noticed my tongue being blue, 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 blue. My tongue being blue, 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 blue. Blue, 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 blue. I am drinking an ocean water from Sonic. I just got off work and wanted to treat myself. scratching down of styrofoam. I like the scratching up, if that makes sense. Again, my floor is creaking on me. Alright. I'm trying to think of what else might potentially make some nice scratching sounds, but oh. I have this little alpaca. His name is E.T. 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 He is made of real alpaca hair. Alpacas are my favorite animals. And my parents took me to an alpaca farm for my 19th birthday back in the day. And I got to walk an alpaca and just like hang out with them all day. It was so cool, but I got this as like a little souvenir. And they make a bunch of like little cute things at the alpaca farm out of real alpaca hair. You know, like when after they do like the trimming and shaving and grooming and stuff of the alpacas. Alright. I think I'll do a little more invisible scratching to wrap this video up. So scratch, 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 scratch. Scratch, 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 scratch. Scratch, 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 scratch. Thank you so much for watching. And I hope you enjoyed. If there is any trigger that you saw today and you liked, or things that you would like for me to do to improve my channel or my content, please just let me know in the comments down below. Thank you so much for being here. Rest well, rest well, rest well.